Good evening, everyone. I am Jacqueline Mathias, and I am the Executive Director of the Community Foundation of Carroll County, and I am so excited to welcome you all here tonight for our 2025 We Are Carroll Awards. This is the Community Foundation's time that we have the opportunity to honor those who have passion for our community, dedication to service, and most importantly, a vision for the future. The Community Foundation celebrated our 30th year last year, and this event is our 17th, formerly known as the Philanthropist of the Year. And this year, I love the time change. If you all didn't know, it used to be at 7:30 in the morning. Anyone here know me? Jackie doesn't do 7:30 in any morning. So I'm so happy that we have rebranded it into this wonderful event and that we have so many people here with us tonight to celebrate. It has been our focus for years to be able to bring an event to you that really talks about the heart of We Are Carroll. We Are Carroll, the Community Foundation, is where generosity meets impact. Together, we all make Carroll County stronger.
All right. Let's get ready for our first award. We'll just kind of dive right into it. So our first award is the Rising Star Award, and we're excited to present the Rising Star Award for 2025. This award is sort of like the Rookie of the Year award, and so the criteria is that this award winner has to be within its first 2 years of having established their program within the Carroll Community Foundation, and it has to be making significant impact and contributions to the community within the parameters of their intended mission, and it's gone above and beyond all the early expectations. So to present the 2025 Rising Star of the Year Award is Kathy Barna, Volunteer Manager for Bridging Life. Let's welcome Kathy to the stage.
Thank you. It is truly an honor and a privilege to represent Bridging Life Hospice and Carroll Hospital as we celebrate this year's Community Foundation of Carroll County's Rising Star, My Caring Paws. As John said, my name is Kathy Barna, and I'm the Volunteer Manager for Bridging Life Hospice and Palliative Care. And I have the joy of connecting hospice patients with these incredible volunteers and their pets who bring extra smiles and love. Honestly, my favorite moment is when the dogs visit and I get to offer them treats. I'm not sure who enjoys those visits more, the patients or the staff. When Georgianne asked me to introduce My Caring Paws tonight, I happily agreed. And then because she knows I love to talk a lot, she informed me that I had a minute and a half. But you know, even with more time, I would never be fully able to express my admiration for these compassionate people and their four-legged partners who make up this organization. We all know how petting a dog or cat can calm us after a tough day, offering unconditional love and peace. That's exactly what My Caring Paws does. They bring their trained pets into the community to offer comfort to those in need. The story of My Caring Paws is remarkable. When their previous organization suddenly left Maryland, these dedicated volunteers didn't hesitate. They jumped right into action, and thankfully, with the financial support and the nonprofit status from the Community Foundation of Carroll County, they launched My Caring Paws in just 1 month. Did you hear that? Just 1 month. And today, they visit Carroll Hospital, the Cancer Center, pediatrics, the ER, hospice patients, assisted living, nursing homes, libraries, even the college campuses to ease freshman nerves and test anxiety. They also go to the courthouse and comfort children testifying at court. But this year's Rising Star does infinitely more than that. So without further ado, it is my honor and my privilege to introduce to you the co-founders of My Caring Paws, Georgianne Trumer, Debbie McJetty, and Lauren McClelland. 2025 Rising Stars.
Thank you, Kathy, for that beautiful introduction. Deb Majetti, Georgianne Trummert, and myself, Laura McClelland, are honored to receive this Rising Star Award on behalf of the registered therapy teams and tech team with My Caring Paws. As I look out there, I see a lot of smiles. It doesn't surprise me because research shows that petting a dog triggers neurotransmitters, that make us feel good. There's a hormone called oxytocin, which is released and decreases cortisol levels and relieves the buildup of stress and anxiety, thus resulting in better pain management, better physical fitness, improved mental health, improved learning, raising of self-esteem, and reduced depression.
In less than a month, like Kathy said, we had to put this group together, and we did it. We needed to take the final steps to become a nonprofit 5013C organization. Thankfully, a member of our group, Robin, was involved with the Community Foundation, and she told us about it, and we immediately got in touch with them. They were so impressed with our goals and missions and what our dog therapy teams did that they thought we'd be a good part of the foundation. Whenever we enter the office, Jackie, Melody, Amy, and Sharon give us a greeting like no other in the world. They want us to be very successful, and we can feel it to our soul. So, I just have to say, we could not have done this without the Community Foundation of Carroll County, and we thank the ladies immensely.
We've added many, many facilities. We conduct quarterly orientations. We do group evaluations. We hold regular meetings. We couldn't have gotten this far without very many friends, family, donors, our leads. It really has taken a village to get this to where it's come so far. This organization to me is a dream come true. Each team is blessed with a very special dog, and our teams have agreed to share those dogs with the community. Words cannot express the gratitude that we have for the partnership with the Carroll Community Foundation. As everybody said, they provide us with the financial management of our funds, the newsletter, they've helped us with the podcast and the commercial. They truly believe in everything that we do, and we really appreciate that. So what I'd like you to do is watch this really special video for yourself, just to see a few of the places that we visit and the positive impact that My Caring Paws has had on the community. And following the video, we're going to have 3 team members with dogs come up and share some memorable experiences.
My Caring Paws is a nonprofit, all-volunteer organization dedicated to bringing smiles and joy to the people in our community that need it. My Caring Paws is a component fund of the Community Foundation of Carroll County. The teams are trained dogs and handlers who visit people on their own to enrich, comfort, and show unconditional love to all people. If you think about it, what it's like to see a dog when you're stressed, sick, feeling down, or simply unable to have a dog yourself, My Caring Paws volunteers gives people a slice of joy with every visit. Without a doubt, our dogs change the course of someone's day, and the handlers feel blessed to be a part of such a fulfilling venture. My Caring Paws partners with Carroll Hospital Center, visiting each day to bring joy to many patients and staff. The cancer center, pediatric area, ER, admitted patients love having the dogs there daily. We can be seen in libraries where children and adults relax and read to the dogs. Students are motivated to read to the dogs in schools. College students talk with and pet the dogs, providing a break from the stress of preparing for exams or entering a college campus for the first time. Time with the dogs spark conversations and memories with residents in assisted living and nursing homes. We meet people who are blind, who have dementia, who have shown little movement, and often get them to smile. There are dozens of stories to tell. We often hear them say, "The dogs were the highlight of my day," or "You have no idea how much this means to me." We provide comfort to those in hospice and a break from stressful, difficult situations for children who have to testify in court. We have participated in community events such as Wolfstock, sponsored by the Humane Society, the annual hospice fundraiser, and Clearview Animal Hospital sponsored bake sale raffle. Thanks to all our donors, the Community Foundation for the support, and to our website team of guys who has spent endless hours to support the site. To request a visit or learn more about becoming a registered pet therapy team with My Caring Paws, see our website, mycaringpaws.org, or email mycaringpaws@gmail.com.
My name is Susan, and this is my 4-year-old Pomeranian. Her name is Haley, and we've been with My Caring Paws for about 2.5 years now. It was about 1.5 years ago, and we visited an assisted living facility. And as soon as we got there and walked through the doors, a nurse approached us and pointed at us and said, "Look, there's that little white dog. You need to come back with me now." So we followed the nurse, and we went back to the patient's room, and we've seen this patient quite a few times in the past. But this time she wasn't well. She wasn't responding. She was in hospice care. So my instinct was just to place Haley on her bed with her. And that's about all we could do. I just kept saying over and over again, I was repeating, "Here's the little white dog. The little white dog came to see you." That's what she called Haley, the little white dog. Haley came to visit you. So after a while, and it took a while, but her fingers started to move through Haley's hair. And then I noticed her eyelashes started to move, and then her eyes opened, and she looked directly at me. And I was just amazed. I looked at the nurse. She was across on the other side of the bed, and to be honest with you, she was up against the wall like this. And she just kept saying to herself, "I've never seen anything like this in all my years of working." So I got the nurse's attention, and I simply replied to her, "Now you can understand the magic of a therapy dog."
Hi, my name's Shawnee Godwin, and I'd like to introduce you to my 3-year-old Labradoodle named Luna. She has been with My Caring Paws for 1.5 years, and she is hospice certified. Not only does she bring smiles to the patients, but she brings smiles to the family members and the staff that are there. And the other week I was at an event and I heard somebody yell, "There's Luna's mom," and pointing. And I thought, they didn't remember my name. And she's getting to be famous, I guess. Thank you.
Hello. My name is Suzanne Wine. This is my Irish Wolfhound, Alphin. He's 2, almost 3 years old. He's been a therapy dog for 1.5 years. He's actually qualified to receive the 3rd level AKC therapy dog title, which is a minimum of 100 visits. We visit a variety of places. We go to care facilities, hospitals, schools, colleges, and he is actually the perfect size for a therapy dog, especially when you get to a hospital. All the patients can reach him without bending over, and I don't have to pick him up. So he's actually perfect so that any dog can be a therapy dog, no matter what their size. So I was asked to talk about a very impactful visit that we've done. So we visit the Montessori School outside of Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. And last year, at the end of the year, we had gone there, and one of the teachers, the 4th grade teacher, had asked if we'd come to her room because one of the boys was just having a really, really rough day. And so we went in there, and she said he had been sitting in the corner for 45 minutes and hadn't moved. So he was sitting in the corner. All you could see was hoodie. There was nothing else. So we went up there. We often lay down beside him and just started nudging him. After a few minutes, you could see his eyes peeking out under the hood. Then a few minutes, you could see his hands coming out. Then after a while, his hoodie came out of his little hoodie cocoon, and we moved into the center of the room and started talking. And within 20 minutes, he was laughing and petting Alfin, the magic of the therapy dog. Just having that dog come in and being there, and so he could pet him and just bring him outside of his cocoon and bring him joy and happiness that he did not have. We try to remember that every time we go to do a visit, that we're there to bring joy, happiness, and serenity to those people that we visit.
We would just like to say we are so honored by the recognition of the Rising Star Award. As we grow, we hope to touch many more lives in the Carroll County community with our dogs. Thank you very much for having us. Thank you, Community Foundation, for believing in us.